Alright, the Iron Curtain. We've been here so many times. Tegel Airport. That's right. So how's everyone's week going? What's new? I'm kind of gonna skip the dialogue because I've seen it so many times. Maybe if you know, as my mood changes throughout the night, I'll be in more of a voice acting mood. Also, I've been sick. I have a cold and like a sore throat, and that's another reason that I don't really want to do voice acting tonight. Let's see. Cypherpunk, welcome. Cat, welcome. Good luck. It's nice to see you. Got balcony time. Then you'll join everyone. Hope you're all having a blessed night. Cat, thank you for being here. I hope you're having a blessed night as well. Cypherpunk, soft morning core. Interesting. This sounds like it might be strange. Soft morning core is an aesthetic based on casual actions and visuals that take on an intimate and soft feel relating to the morning, sleep, or morning routines. Often relates to romanticizing sleeping in and languishing in bed. This aesthetic relates in part to visuals, but also to feelings that may be displayed in those visuals. Could be sharing with a smile with a stranger, or feeling a cold floor beneath your feet after stepping out of the shower. Look at that. Thank you, Spec. Thank you, Huami. That sounds smetchy. I like smetchy. That's a good word. This is Huami's aesthetic. Playing that top secret episode, Sailor Mood. We're playing it at least one more night. I'm thinking that tonight could be the night. But Sailor Mood, hello. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a great one.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Soft morning core. That's it. That's it, Huami. You read correctly. Negatron, hello. Thank you for believing. Welcome in. Romanticizing sleeping in, absolutely. I also romanticize sleeping in. PJs and waking up slowly. There you go. Soft morning core. That's definitely you. I'm glad we figured this out. What was your... Oh, Spec, I don't know if you were here. Huami's aesthetic is American Thanksgiving. It has to do with gathering with family and eating food and watching football. And watching the Macy's Day Parade. Those are the defining characteristics of the American Thanksgiving aesthetic. You romanticize the ability to not feel guilty for sleeping in. Well said. It's always a good day. Got new meds that are make you tired, so you drink coffee, so now you're a little jittery, but also still zooted. I'm glad that you're feeling zooted. I'm not sure what that word means, actually, Sailor Mood. I think I'm glad that you're feeling zooted. It sounds like a happy word, but if I'm wrong, if I'm interpreting it wrong, I apologize. Optimus, what's going on? Welcome. He called me a feast. Specify the Detroit Lions. Is that your American Thanksgiving aesthetic? Can't type tonight, that's okay. Zooted like Zelda Ocarina of Time? Oh, I hope that it means that. Having a rough day, finally got your PC running correctly, but your USB ports are killing you? Oh no, Optimus. Is that the main source of your rough day? I hope there's nothing else, because, you know, PC problems are a pain, but, you know, it could be a lot worse than that. Oh, zooted means high AF. Okay, thank you, Cypherpunk, for teaching me the lingo. It's just generally an indication that one's mind is altered. Thank you. Now I know. I have a new vocabulary word. Thank you for having me the other night. It was cool to hang out with you and Sasha. Thanks for hanging out, Huami. Yeah, so me and Sasha were playing. We've been playing Zelda Four Swords Adventures on the GameCube, and decided to stream it on Discord the other night. And Huami came in and hung out with us. It was fun. It was a blast. Where am I going now? Where's the next place? Oh my gosh, I don't remember. Really hate PC issues. You want to stream again and your PC is telling you no? Make that PC tell you yes. What's over here? Oh, I think I just go to the next train station. I read the other night that someone inaccurately called Zelda Ocarina of Time as Das Flutenduten in German. I've heard that before. I don't remember where I've heard it or what the context was, but I have heard it. It was pretty hilarious. He hit me with every one of those bullets. And the internet believed them. It does not translate correctly. What does it translate to? What does Das Flutenduten mean? I don't know Duten. I'm guessing Fluten is flute. It's too bad that's not the translation. Alright, helicopter. There we go. Got your PC running with Windows 10, but even though it's really recent, Windows 11 is rejecting it. Don't know why it's rejecting now when it's past, when in the past 11 was installed fine. So you can't install 11 on your PC, so you went back to 10? Interesting. Yeah, that sounds annoying. Why is everyone having PC issues? Wingman, hello. Good evening. Hope the night is going well. So far, so good. We haven't died yet, but we're only in the first level still. But I have watched the final boss fight, so I know the strategy now. So I believe that I can do it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Hopefully soon. Das Flutenduten is just really funny. It's obviously not German. Oh, it's not even German. But now all I can think of it is calling it Das Flutenduten. I think you need a better USB hub. Well, if you can debug it to at least the hub, like if stuff works when you plug it right into the computer, then that's a good sign, right? Checked it, it's all turned on. Oh, the security chip. Interesting. It's kind of just nonsense, has no meaning. There's different words for the actual title, but something about the fact that it rhymes just sounds funny. It does sound very funny. Good old German compound words. Had a weird thing where your PC wouldn't install Windows 10 or 11, never figured it out. Alright, here's Cherry Grace. Wonder what those words actually mean in English. Das Flutenduten? I mean, clearly Fluten is meant to sound like flute, but I don't know what Duten. I mean, obviously it would be time, but Die Ocarina der Zeit ist das is the name of the item, the Ocarina of Time. I'm trying to translate here. I went through heck installing 11 when I did a couple years back, or was it 10? Either way, you had 8 and didn't like changing to 10. It was like 3 days of what the heckery. Oh man, I have not installed 11. I'm still on 10. Windows 11 has been such a mess, really. At my job, we're supposed to be getting Windows 11 sometime soon in the near future. I feel like Windows 10 has been pretty good overall. I think you need to unplug everything and label them all to figure out what's failing. Yeah, you should do that. Be systematic about it. There's nothing more annoying than when you could do something in like a very systematic and structured way, but you decide to be lazy and then you pay the price for it. That's one of the most annoying things in the world. Sorry, catching up on chat. Wow, so much chat happened since the last one I read. There's a newer Windows than XP. No, Wingman. Forget everything you heard. There's not. 11 isn't bad if you have newer hardware. Your PC only has 5 USB ports. It sucks. I mean, yeah, you could get a hub. Is your hub powered externally? Windows 10 is going out of support, so it makes sense companies are being forced to update. That's true, it is going out of support. Windows 10 is better in your opinion, but if you install it if you install it more legacy stuff, it's an absolute mess. 10 or 11. Hate we have to go to Windows 11 eventually. Unfortunately, newer hardware doesn't stop the ads and telemetry. That's true. Added PCI USB hubs, but I think they were causing your PC to crash. Your powered hub was failing too, you think? How are the PCI USB ports? They're going through the PCI card. They don't plug into the motherboard. Like the USB ports on the motherboard. I haven't built a computer in a while. My brain is probably hazy on computer hardware stuff. It's hard to chat. It's hard to read chat while playing this level, while playing shoot 'em ups. You have a pie hole blocking everything. Is that like a Raspberry Pi that serves as some kind of firewall? Interesting. Thank you, Huami. Any Win 10 11 users try the Control Win Alt Shift L hotkey yet? What does that do, Spec? Does that restart the computer? They plug right into the motherboard PCI slot, but you think it was bad? Maybe you should try taking that out then and see if it fixes the other problems. It opens LinkedIn. What? That's really weird. Yeah, I feel like Microsoft has made some questionable choices. I mean, the recall feature, right? That's insane. Pi-hole can't stop them all. I'm sure it's like an arms race, right? That's usually how it plays out. You have two of them in. One you removed from the PCI slot, others plugged into motherboard with cables. So there's two ways you could go for debugging, right? You could either remove things one by one, or you could start from the bare basics, like start from something that works and add things one at a time to figure out where things break down, right? And you have external, it's powered. That seems to be messed up too. Well, do the 5 that are built into the motherboard work? Issues your cameras. I don't think that's a problem with your USB ports, Optimus. I think that's a problem then with your, with like the USB controller on your motherboard. I don't know if I'm using the correct terminology, but you know, I have that problem too. Like I can only have so many cameras plugged in at once. Host controller is host. There you go. Cypherpunk knows the terminology. Host controller. You have too many. It can't figure out too many cameras. Everything else is working. The cameras just work when they feel like it. Yes, because you got too many cameras. Try using one camera or two. Try figuring out figure out what is the max number of cameras you can have. How many USB devices are plugged into the computer in total? Yeah, I think it's definitely multiple cameras. That can be debugged partially through Device Manager. I was never able to figure out when I was dealing with this kind of issue, like where the maximum number is. Like Device Manager doesn't tell me a maximum number of cameras that it can handle, but you know, there for sure was a maximum number. Is there something you could buy so that you could switch cams and have multi-cams? I'm sure that there is. I don't know what it is though. I mean, my Okay, so the deal with my setup with this laptop that I'm streaming on, like it can only have 2 cameras over USB. And it's not just 2 cameras, it's 2 video devices. So like my capture device counts as a camera. So the third camera or the third video device that I use for like when I do the magazines and stuff and like manual read-throughs, etc. That is my phone over Wi-Fi. So I'm like the fact that I'm using it over Wi-Fi instead of over USB makes it work basically. See, you know someone that has more than 9 cameras? There's a Blackmagic ATEM mini cam switcher. Interesting. They have cameras all over their house for trying to find their cat while on stream. It's an external hardware thing. Are we talking about Justin? I don't know Justin, but they sound very cool. Their setup is wild. I'd like to find Condor. I believe he's meeting someone at the Potsdam station. Oh, that's where I need to go next. Okay, good. I actually needed that reminder. Ah! There we go. Java Carrion is their Twitch name. Okay, I don't know them, but they sound very cool. Let's see, what else is new? Last time I streamed was Monday. What's happened between Monday and now? What else did I do? Oh, I've been playing Cosmic Fantasy 1 on the Cosmic Fantasy Collection on Switch. It's very cool. It's very much like a cozy, simple Dragon Quest-like JRPG. So far, anyways. Holy crap, that cam switcher is intense. If you know enough about the inner workings of the registry and how devices are registered, you can stretch the basics of Windows, but some things are limited by hardware. Yeah, that's above my pay grade, I think. You know them from a different community. Still, Windows sometimes has a mind of its own. Sasha accidentally blowing you up on the Four Swords Adventures. Yes, that is something that happened. She was very fond of using bombs. Not on purpose, usually. Have any of you guys ever played Four Swords Adventures with multiplayer? That's the GameCube Zelda game that's like it's like Four Swords, the Game Boy game, but you can only play it multiplayer by plugging in multiple GBAs with link cables. So everyone's got their own Game Boy screen, and like whenever you go inside a building or inside of a dungeon, the gameplay switches to your Game Boy screen, but when you're in the overworld, it's all on the TV. It's always been a dream of mine to play that with 4 players. I definitely played it with 2 players when it was new, but it's been a very long time until recently. She kept placing bombs, yes. Had to debug a display driver issue, which was an intended Windows bug. Interesting term. You're gonna have to figure this out so you can stream again. You know, Optimus, you don't need more than 1 camera to stream. I mean, I understand that you want to have the awesome setup, but honestly, I think there's a lot to be said for, you know, there's a trap of getting lost in the setup details, like to the point where you don't even want to go live because you want it to be like just perfect, right? I try to take the opposite approach. I try to hit that go live button even if things are completely broken. Because it's never going to be perfect. remember having the GBA controller connector thing. Don't know what happened to it though. The Tingle Tuner from Wind Waker was a use of it. Yes, the Tingle Tuner. That's right. I did not use the Tingle Tuner very much in Wind Waker. I don't really remember using it at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure I connected my GBA once just to like see it. There were other uses of it. The thing that I used it for the most was probably Animal Crossing. So in Animal Crossing, you could go to an island that was on the GBA and like get extra stuff. It was a very much optional component for extra content. Yes, that's exactly what's happening to you. It makes you not even want to stream for fear of having to troubleshoot during streams. I would say just try a simpler setup. I think you'll be happier not having to think about so many different pieces of it too, right? You used yours on Animal Crossing. You could also use it on Pokemon Coliseum. I know that. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. We might have just hit 1,000 followers. I don't know if it's going to update, but congrats, 1,000th follower. Thank you. You don't have to go crazy in first stream. Yeah, it's Optimus has streamed in the past. I think you were literally the 1,000th. Taguchurer, yes, you were. Congrats on being the 1,000th. Welcome in, and thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having a great night. Yeah, you are number 1,000. All right, we got to go to the hotel next. You've been promoting me where you could. Thank you, Kwame. I appreciate it. As a Canadian, I felt compelled to follow based on your name alone. Oh yeah, there's a space robot arm on the $5 bill. That's a fact that I like to share. I'm not Canadian, but I think it's very cool that Canada has a space robot arm on their $5 bill. That's Canada's like biggest contribution to the International Space Station is the robot arm that's up there. Nice, yeah, they made the arms for the shuttle and ISS too. Yes, that's right. And I think that they are also going to be making the arms for a future space station that like orbits the moon. That and Chris Hadfield's mustache. True. Welcome to Dr. John's streams. We hope you enjoy your stay. Wait, who's this guy? Why did I come here? Am I in the... Oh, I'm in the hotel. Okay. I'm kind of, like, autopiloting this game right now because, you know, I've been playing it a bunch. I think we finally have reached the ability to beat it. But I've also had a bit of a cold, so I don't want to do all the voice acting. Usually I try to do a little bit of voice acting. But, tonight I'm just kind of skipping the dialogue. No, my NES hasn't been on for weeks. It's been off since, it was only on for like a couple streams, for like 3 streams worth of Golgo 13, and this is our 6th. So it's been off. It's been resting. It's well rested and ready to work for us. Waifu action, indeed, Cypherpunk. That's one of the things that Golgo 13 does best. You were able to turn it off? Yeah, it's been off since, like, after last Monday's stream, I turned it off. And then, oh, not last Monday, last Thursday. Last Thursday stream I turned it off, and then Monday's stream I did all 52 continues that night, so it's been off since then also. So we're back to the beginning of the game right now. So I'm hoping that we can breeze through the most of the game until we get to the final boss. I'm hoping that most stuff is not going to be too taxing. I wonder if I could figure out how to moonwalk on command in this game. Sorry you have to start over, but hopefully you'll be able to get through places easier this time. Oh yeah, that's what NES gaming is all about. Most NES games don't have a save feature. Just looked over at your Mister and it's been running for weeks. Mister is very low power though. Mister is probably lower power than an NES. I don't keep my Mister powered, but you know, I don't think there's anything really terrible about keeping it powered. You know what I do keep powered is the RetroTink 5X. I never turn that thing off. And sometimes it gets into a weird state and it has to be hard reset, but that's pretty rare. It's nice and warm. Hopefully it's not overheating your house. So I wonder when I'm gonna get my Mr. Pie. My Mr. Pie is on the way. I should print the I should have a friend help me 3D print the case for the Mr. Pie. I don't have my own 3D printer. I should really invest in one though. I've thought about it many times. Ninja Turtles, yeah, this is just like the Ninja Turtles level. That's very true. I think there's a kid knocking at my door. I have to get up and see what that's about. Saw some deliveries have been happening from the second batch. Ooh, people have been posting that they've got them in the US by any chance? Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I didn't notice where they live, just saw it on the Mr. subreddit. Yeah, because it ships from China, so, you know, there are many places that it could have gotten to faster than the US, I suppose. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I've never succeeded in doing this level, like, you have an opportunity to skip most of this level, basically. Oh. Oh no. Made it! Alright. Rugged Cartoon, hello, how's it going? Great to see you. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you for joining us. Your C64 got to your house from Germany in like 3 days, but that was Amazon DHL. I have gotten stuff from actually, like, everything that I've ever ordered that came directly from China has been like fairly slow, I think. I've gotten stuff from Japan extremely fast. Cypher, were you the one in Space's prog rock band? Can't remember who it was. No, it's not Cypherpunk. I'll let you know if he shows up. Not you. You can only play power chords. Not doing so hot. Currently wrapped under a mountain. The blanket's dealing with a really bad head cold, but you'll live. Rug Cartoon, I can empathize. I've had a cold for the past couple days right now. Obviously I'm like not bedridden right now, but yesterday I was out of it for a good portion. I came home from work yesterday and just fell asleep for like a couple hours. Yeah, I hope you feel better. Oh, I think I need to get up and get my map. Hold on. Alright, the manual has maps in it for these mazes, for the first-person mazes. And this is the one that we're on right now. You can't really see it. It's all washed out by the lighting. There we go. Jackie, hello. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a great night. Hope FF3 day 1 went well. Been learning more lead stuff from Rocksmith. That's cool. I tried Rocksmith one time, but I tried to get like the jankiest setup ever on Rocksmith. I didn't like, they have like a special cable, and I tried to avoid buying that. So I tried to like just plug the guitar straight into like my mic input on my computer. It didn't work super well. I'm in the US, Sailor Mood. So how do you do the PAL C64? Oh, so he's talking about, he probably already answered this question because I'm not caught up with chat, but Cypherpunk was talking about the like the recreation of the C64, which runs on with, it's basically like a mini console but inside of a full-size C64 keyboard, and it runs like on like an ARM processor, and it has both the PAL and NTSC versions implemented with HDMI out. FF3 good. I don't remember if I've told you, but I don't like FF3. I won't go into any details. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I loved it for a long time. But by the end, I really did not like it. Rocksmith is really cool, but if you have more than one input device, it's a pain in the butt. Ah, I see. The C64 Maxi, that's what it's called. I know you are by your accent, SRA. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if you were talking to me, Sailor Moon. But I have a couple of Commodore 1084s that can run PAL, Commodore / Amiga. Interesting. You love the 1084s so much. Do you like FF5? I've not played 5 yet, Jackie, other than when I was like 12 years old in an emulator, and probably like only for a couple hours. I definitely didn't get far in it at all. It was basically just like testing it out. I definitely plan on playing 5 sometime in the nearish future. It's basically, so FF3 is basically the only mainline Final Fantasy game I've played that I think is bad. And yeah, I started out really enjoying it, but I did not enjoy it in the end. Alright, I gotta check my map here. One's busted. You have to replace the flyback and the HOT. What's HOT stand for again? It's high something transistor. High output transistor? Is that what it is? Quest 64 is the best Final Fantasy other than Chrono Trigger, I mean. That is an interesting statement, Spectrum Branch. We should make a quote for it. Maybe you'll play it first and get to watch me? Maybe. I do feel like Final Fantasy V might be the next mainline Final Fantasy that I play, though. It might be pretty soon. But you're playing like all the Final Fantasies back to back, right? Is that your plan, Jackie? Or at least all the Pixel Final Fantasies back to back? Thank you for the pin, Wami. You also forgot to mention I'm currently building a real grade Gundam model kit while wrapped up. That's cool. I have never tried my hand at Gundam model kits, but I think they look super cool. I would love to do that someday. High output transistor. Look at that. Look at my CRT knowledge. I had to replace a high output transistor once on a CRT. I'm so American that I still get confused by the Final Fantasy naming retcons. Cypherpunk. Let me put something into context for you. They were four came out in what, 1990 or 1991? It must have been 1991 because FF1 came here in 1990. 1991, and then it became 4 here. It officially was no longer Final Fantasy 4 and was then Final Fantasy 2 by like 1999 at least. Maybe it was earlier than that. It might have been 98. But anyways, let's say it was 99. So there was 8 years where it was Final Fantasy 2. And then how many years has it been since 1999? More than 8. Which is our FF2? 24. 25. So, like, they were actually only FF2 and 3 for a very short period of time. I mean, I get it. But in the grand scheme of things, it was a very short period of time that they were FF2 and 3 instead of 4 and 6. You're still lost on it? That's okay, Cypherpunk. That's okay. I'm lost in the maze right now here. I need to get my bearings here. I'm facing north. There's a door to the north. Okay. I want to go this way, this way, this way. Kill that guy. Go up the ladder. There we go. I just had to get my bearings. And I'm trying to remember where the trap doors are. I think it's this way. The renumbering has created major confusion, but my frontal lobe was developing at that time, so it's set in place. I understand, Cypherpunk. I think that there are a lot of people that share that sentiment. But when you look at it in kind of a more objective way, I think it's been a long time that they've been corrected for. I think we should drop the numbers and rename them all by color. What color would you give each of them? What color would Final Fantasy 1 be? I've done some trolley mod things tonight. Wait, what trolley mod things have you done? I didn't notice any of them. So what's the actual FF2? The actual FF2 is called FF2. Oh, thank you for clipping. Is that a trolley mod thing, making that clip? FF1 is red. I wanted to call FF1 blue. So what is FF2 then? You also think FF1 is red. I think FF1 is blue because that screen comes up with the story and it's blue. It's totally blue. I think FF2 is like pink or purple because like Maria's got that purple outfit, and there's that There's that really rad dungeon towards the end that's got like the pink and purple vibes. FF7 is orange or yellow to you? FF7 is also kind of purple to me. Because of because of Cloud's outfit. FF6 is blue or teal. I could see FF6 being... FF6 is like a muted dark blue. Or like Terra's hair? Okay, yeah, Terra's hair. Huami says FF1 is blue. Okay, there's some agreement. If you see the box for FF1 Japanese, the box is white. But all three of the Famicom ones are white. Actually, what Japanese box is not white, though? I think they're all white, Sailor Mood. I'm trying to imagine them all. When do they have something other than white? FF10? I think FF10 is the first one that's not a white box. FF7 is like a turquoise or teal. 7 is green to you. All of them are red, actually. So does that mean that Final Fantasy like enrages you, Jackie? That's kind of the Freudian analysis that I'm getting. I think the Mako eyes in Lifestream. Oh, green. Yeah, because of the Lifestream. It should be FF7 is probably Lifestream colored. FF10 is black. FF10 is definitely blue because of like the ocean theme. How many? There's too many blues. There's too many blue ones. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think we have enough colors. Like Sin. Perhaps you hate crystals. I understand. I understand your rage. Although I don't agree with it. There's too many blues. Okay, what am I doing here in this level? The box for FF1 is black and the text is red. That's the US box. Yes. But I don't really think of the box. Okay, our first continue. I don't really think of the US box when I think of Final Fantasy 1. I think of the opening text crawl, which has a blue background. At least in the NES version it does.
Hey, paisanos!
Kat, welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely night. We're in Greece now. What color is this game, Golgo 13? That's a good question. I mean, the manual and the cartridge label are silver. I kind of have that silver color from the manual, which I still have here because I was using it as the map. I think this color fits it pretty well. I don't know. Maybe that's like a backwards influence though. The cart label is the same as the box though. NES blue or maybe lime. I'm good. Food is hitting well after not eating for 24 hours. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that you're eating now, Kat. Golgo is silver. Kat, we're trying to rank games by color, and we're not actually ranking. We're just ascribing colors to games. Prescribing, assigning. That's the right word. We're assigning colors to games. Why no eat? We're having synesthesia. Yes, that's true. Mr. Duke Togo, I believe. I have a message for you. Miss Tiffany is waiting for you. Alright, let's go meet Miss Tiffany. On the other side of the Parthenon. I'm close to death. Alright, we're doing fine. Whoops. A new waifu awaits. That's not wrong. This game is built like a speedrun trainer for itself. Pretty much the only way to play this game is by speedrunning it. Cause like what is my why am I saying that? I have a reason, trust me. Because it takes so long to do a full run, like to use all 52 continues takes me longer than a stream usually. So the only way to really do it is to do it fast. Don't eat at work sometimes and you get up right as you need to go to work. The evening shift, so when you come home it's 4 a.m. A bit later than usual. It's like intermittent fasting, but just kind of happens naturally to you. Alright, as long as you're not starving. You've been super enjoying the Golgo? I'm glad, Negatron. Are you gonna play this game now? Had you ever seen this game before, Negatron? Were you familiar at all? I think it's a very interesting game, but I don't think it's a great game. I think it's kind of interesting for like the historical context of it. It's interesting because it's based on a very early manga. It's interesting that it's got this very like adult storyline for an NES game. It's interesting because it tries to cram all these different gameplay styles. It's got a lot of reasons to check it out, but I don't think it does a really great job at anything that it sets out to do. But it's very ambitious, you know? That's fine, you take ages to eat too. You knew of it, but never knew more than the old Pat the NES Punk video for it. We also remember it from Nintendo Power mentions when you had a sub as a kid. Ah. Yeah, apparently there were a lot of Nintendo Power mentions. So it's covered in Nintendo Power Volume 2, which I have a copy of, and we read through it on stream a little while ago. Remember looking at it every time you went to rent a game but never rented it. Ah, one of those. I have a lot of games like that. The Kicking Ladies and the Bazooka Men. Oh god, there's two of them. We made it. I think I specifically remember, in terms of like games that I remember looking at whenever I went to rent games but never actually renting, ones that I remember very well are like the M-rated N64 games, because like I was definitely too young to play them. I don't think my parents would have let me play any M-rated games if I asked at that age. But I remember being like fascinated by them and wondering what they were like Hexen and Turok, and no, not Conquer. I knew about Conquer. Like I was older at that time. Like I was fully aware of Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Hexen rules. Maybe I should try it one of these days. I really want to try Turok Dinosaur Hunter. I mean, I've been a big dinosaur fan my whole life, and there was a game called Turok Dinosaur Hunter, and they covered that extensively in Nintendo Power also. So I've always been fascinated by that game. Nowadays, I own a copy of it for the N64. Maybe on stream someday. That could be cool. Doom with magic is outstanding. Oh, that's Hexen. Do you think the N64 version is good though, Cypherpunk? Because that was a PC game also. I imagine the N64 game was probably compromised in some way. I guess I remember seeing all the Mortal Kombat games on N64 too. You don't know about the N64 you had on PC? Yeah, exactly. I think it was also on PS1, if I remember correctly. Maybe Saturn? Maybe it was on Saturn? As a game, it's great. Did it get a remaster? There's that one company, Night Dive, who was like remastering lots of the boomer shooters. I played their remaster of Power Slave, which I enjoyed quite a bit. Yeah, knock at the door. Once I can pause, I gotta get up for a second. Alright, BRB real quick. Pittywonk, hello. Thank you for the GL. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'm back. My 5-year-old is still awake. He wanted a hug. Whoops! Oh no! I left. The Heretic and Hexen collection is $3 on GOG. Very cool. Also, Pittywonk, thank you for joining us. I know you sent that message just as I was getting up, but glad to have you here. Retro Entertainment Sensei, welcome in. Great to see you. Hope you're having a great night. If I remember correctly, this one is pretty easy. Look, I pretty much figured out how to manipulate these the laser beams to make, well, okay, maybe that's not true. I was gonna say I thought that I figured out how to manipulate them to never shoot at me just by jumping over and over again, but it doesn't always work. I haven't fully figured it out. Pity is cool friend. Well, thanks for coming over here, cool friend. Doing well. Ate Taco Bell an hour ago. What did you get at Taco Bell? Another day, another dollar. Pity's a Super Metroid speedrunner. Oh, that's very cool. I do love Super Metroid a lot. I've never tried to speedrun it though. SRA, the Namco PS1 arcade stick you got is so good. You love it. Oh, that's awesome, Cat. That thing looks amazing. Have you mostly been playing Metal Slug with it? Are there any other arcade style games you've been playing with it? Crunchwrap Supreme and 2 Doritos tacos. That sounds like a feast. Sensei, sounds like a feast. Egg Roll, hello, welcome in. Thank you for taking your Bubsy lesson. It's a cruel mistress. Super Metroid is speedrunning. I've been playing some shmups. What kind of shmups have you played on our PS1 shmups? Have you played Darius Gaiden? That game is pretty awesome. Look, Eggroll knows so much about Bubsy. He has 29 credits. Need to try vanilla speedrunning one day, but I'm so spoiled by your casual quality of life. As opposed to SMZ3. Alright, Eggroll's aesthetic. In case you guys needed to know how Eggroll presents himself. Bon chic, bon genre. Bon chic, bon genre, abbreviated as BCBG, meaning good style, good class, is a French phrase that refers to a fashion style, subculture, and very specific lifestyle that evokes a sense of casual elegance, upper-class values, and classic traditional sophistication. The subculture is mainly prominent in France, but above all in Paris and the L'Île-de-France region, where it is associated with the Parisian high bourgeoisie. Sometimes this aesthetic may be known as Parisian chic elsewhere. Look at that, Eggroll's very fancy. You have to look up the name again, but last night you were playing a Japanese exclusive where you're a kid looking like Ness riding a vacuum cleaner. Oh, that's the shmup. That's very cool. Ford, thank you for redeeming your aesthetic. Ocean Grunge. It's pretty cool. An aesthetic that is considered the darker version of C-Punk that started in 2014. What is C-Punk? It takes a lot of the elements from it and Vaporwave and has a darker air and cooler palette applied to it than the usually colorful palette associated with the other two for its visual medium, in exchange for more restricted color palette of blacks, grays, and muted blues. Interesting. I'm curious about Ocean Grunge and C-Punk. You'll play again after dinner, I'll let you know. Okay. That aesthetic made you want to go to a bakery? The French one? C-Punk? Cypherpunk? Nah, not quite. I think it's a different kind of C. Now we go back, right? What was the point of coming here again? I don't remember. Oh, I think we go there, and then he says that Cherry Grace has been kidnapped, right? Oh, thank you, Wami. C-Punk comes from the 2000s, cyberpunk culture, dolphins, pyramids, bright colors, beach scenes. Oh, that sounds amazing. I love that. I want to be C-Punk. That's just Lisa Frank? I don't think it's... I don't know. I think it could be a little bit different. I think, like, it's Lisa Frank through a specific lens is how I'm viewing it. But it does sound a lot like Echo the Dolphin. Echo the Dolphin sounds like C-Punk. I love Echo. Space Robot Arm is C-Punk today. I'll be C-Punk any day. C-Punk sounds awesome. Think about it. You had an absolutely vaporwave Trapper Keeper in 3rd grade. I'm jealous. I think Trapper Keepers are a big source of
Oh boy!
where vaporwave
I'm so
comes
hungry,
from.
I could eat an Octorok!
Cat, I hope you find food. Grabbing another bowl. Enjoy. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. You're more into Witch House? Wait, what's Witch House? Is that another aesthetic? Thank you for the blesses. Witch House sounds rad, whatever it is. I agree. It reminds me of Blair Witch Project. I think Blair Witch Project is such an amazing movie. Maybe the scariest movie I've ever seen. Are you guys fans? You want to redeem Dino Streamer, but also don't want to make you wear it if you aren't feeling well. Oh, I gotta go to the Poseidon thing. That's right. You can redeem it if you want, Wami. I appreciate the thought, though. You got there. You saw Blair Witch Project 8 times in the theaters on its first run? That's amazing, Cypherpunk. What is this you speak of? You're obsessed with it? I love it. I didn't see it until much later on. I came out, I was like, it came out in 1999? I was like 11 when it came out then. But I didn't see it until I was like 18. Stellar Death, what's going on? Great to see you. I hope you're having a great night. How you doing tonight? I'm doing alright, Stellar Death. I've got a bit of a cold, but you know, I'm well enough to sit here and play games and chat with friends, so I'm happy for that. And we're trying to take down Golgo 13. I think all the pieces are in place. I fought the last boss a bunch of times last stream, but wasn't able to get there, but I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there tonight. You'll redeem something else? I haven't heard of it before. Another movie in the same vein that you love is Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity is also really good. I watched that. I've only ever seen that with the alternate ending that's on the DVD. I think when I watched it with my friend, we went back and watched the original ending, and we were both like, "Wow, that's so much worse." The alternate ending is so much better to Paranormal Activity. I do like Paranormal Activity, but I don't think anything can ever come close to the Blair Witch Project. I mean, there's a whole like genre, like found footage horror is a whole genre because of Blair Witch Project, right? I don't know if there's any other found footage horror movies that come close to Blair Witch Project for me. Sorry to hear you're a little under the weather. Hope you bounce back soon. Night is going well over here. Thanks. Thank you for the well wishes, Stellar Death. All right, so Huami has redeemed CRT cam, so I'm gonna set up the CRT cam in a minute. The alternate ending is wild. Yeah, Blair Witch was the first main found footage horror movie, like big one. Were there earlier ones? Were there like smaller earlier ones? I don't know if I don't know that I've ever like dived into the history of it, but I didn't know that there was anything. I was always under the impression that Blair Witch was like the first one. All right, let me go set up the CRT cam. BRB in a second. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if it works.
Why would birds do something like that? Why would they just attack?
I don't know.
Alright, Wami, thank you for your CRT cam. Alright, what else did I miss? Let's see. Just off the top of your head is Cannibal Holocaust. That's a... I didn't realize that that was like a found footage movie. I'm familiar with that. I've never watched it. Things I've heard about it make me not really want to watch it. But I didn't realize that that was a found footage kind of movie. Spectrum accidentally watched an original ending to Little Shop of Horrors with you, which is the bad ending. Oh, I didn't know that that movie had alternate endings. Apparently it didn't rate well, so they made a good ending, which was released. Oh wow, I never knew that about Little Shop of Horrors. Wami, thank you for the burbs. Just chilling, having dinner, enjoying the start of your weekend. What's up with you, G&G Killer? Did you beat Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Stellar? I think I saw you playing something else last, right? Let me do this so that we can see what our good buddy Stellar Death is playing. Is that Birdemic, Jackie? Yes. Are you gonna watch Birdemic, Jackie? I need to know. I will drop everything if you watch Birdemic. Space told me I need to watch Birdemic. I tell everybody that they need to watch Birdemic. It's not good to watch, but it's about them making a documentary, then the film is found. Oh, interesting. Just sent a video, it's kind of dark. Blair Witch is the first mainstream big release found footage film, though. Oh, the shoutout just says retro, though. But anyways, please follow Stellar Death, everyone. The end of that game is wild. Thanks for the shoutout, dude. Yeah, what are you playing now, though? What have you moved on to? One day. All right, Jackie, let me know the one day that you want to watch Birdemic. I want to be there. It's music. I think it's 10 years since you saw Birdemic now. I'm sure that it has not left your soul, right, Kat? It's no vaporwave. We're talking about apparently the music genre of Witch House. Where's my timer for the CRT cam? It's disappeared. I used to have a CRT cam timer. It's gone. It's gone into the ether. All right, I'll just have to remember the time. That's fine. What time is it? All right, let's continue. The CRT is pretty though. Thank you. I think so. If you want to keep track of the time, Wami, I would appreciate it. Hanging out with the family, hanging out, yeah. Okay, I didn't realize what that message was for a second, but then I realized what it was, and I appreciated it. Where am I going now? Where are we? Okay, I know where I am. I know where I am. I know where I need to go. I'm gonna go this way. So, I always need to take out the people on the ground first, because they are nowhere near as threatening as, the helicopters are nowhere near as threatening as the people on the ground in these first-person segments. Thanks, Wami. Oh god. I'm being sloppy. Wait a minute. What was the last thing that happened? I'm lost. Was I in the wrong place? Did I just go the wrong way? No, we need to go to the hotel. I think. Okay, this guy's a friend. That stupid song is ingrained in your mind, dude. Good, as it should be. As it should be. This CRT looks big. It's 27 inches, Swami. How did I lose a hit point there? Okay, is this the right place? It's pretty big for a CRT. It's a nice size. I have a message for you. Ms. Eve Christie is waiting for you. She's in room 704. Oh, you know what? Cypherpunk, Ms. Tiffany was not a waifu, but Eve Christie sure is. So I'm going to make an attempt at RGB modding a consumer CRT pretty soon. I've ordered a kit to do it for one of the ones that's just sitting in my garage, which is a Trinitron. It's a 27-inch Trinitron, and if I'm successful in that, I might swap this one out for that. It's kind of a shame because I've like put all these cool retro gaming stickers all over this one, but I think the Trinitron with an RGB mod will be an upgrade. Growing up, we had a massive Sony CRT TV. That thing was heavy. We had one color TV and one silver screen TV growing up. I remember I had a very small TV in my room growing up, and I didn't realize that this was so cool at the time, but it was a Trinitron. Don't know where it came from. It was like a hand-me-down, but I miss it. I kind of wish that I was able to keep it. But you know, there was a time when I was fully on board. Oh, CRTs are the past. We need to embrace LCD TVs, HD TVs, but now I miss all the old CRTs that I had growing up. Watching Ren and Stimpy on the black and white TV is an interesting memory, and that's very cool, Stellar. Your main CRT is a 29-inch 4x3 Sony. And that's very cool, Cat. That's pretty huge. 29 inches is huge. I think 27 is like a pretty big size. Well, I mean, it depends on where you're sitting, right? Like I feel like 27 is like a really good size for like me sitting on the couch here on the other side of the room. I mean, you guys can see my reflection in the TV, by the way. Alright, have a message for you. My friend went out. Dionysus Theater. Okay, that's our next target. Dionysus Theater. I know how to get there. Can't get me, motorcycles. As long as you're wearing pants, it's okay. Are you talking about seeing my reflection in the TV? I am indeed wearing pants. I do have my pant legs rolled up though. I'm wearing like some sweatpants and they're rolled up. Usually I'm wearing shorts, but I couldn't find any shorts tonight. Gotta do laundry. You shouldn't be proud of clearing everyone out in rapid fire. You probably think so too. I tried to avoid being judged by that guy by jumping over him. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm dead. You always wear jeans? It has to be pretty warm for you to wear shorts? Well, you live in a much colder climate than I do, so I can understand that. I need to conserve my continues though. I feel like I'm getting a little bit sloppy here and there. We did so good in Berlin. Oh my lord. Okay, we got him. CRT cam is great. Love them Trinitrons. Thank you, Sailor Mood. This one is not a Trinitron. This one is a JVC. But, yeah, I was just talking about how I have a Trinitron that's sitting in my garage. A CRT in waiting, if you will. And I'm going to attempt to do an RGB mod on it. And if I'm successful with my RGB mod, I might swap this JVC out for the Trinitron. I'm waiting on some parts to come in for that. This part of the game I find pretty difficult. At least I did when I first got here. I don't know. Now maybe I'm okay with it. Theater of Dionysus. Alright, we made it. Has this game overstayed its welcome at this point? You know, I don't know, Kat. I was heavily considering doing something else tonight, actually, to just take a break from this one. But I decided that I really think I can beat it. If I don't beat it tonight, I would say maybe it has overstayed its welcome. But like I said, my assessment of this game is it's very, very interesting for a lot of reasons. There's like historical context because it's based on a manga that started in the 60s. So there's like a culture, like a Japanese culture thing that's interesting. Also, the fact that it's such a mature game for the NES makes it unique and interesting. The fact that there's like so many different styles of gameplay that they try to jam in. I think it's like worth experiencing for all those things, but I don't think it's a very good game. Like I don't think it does any of the things that it tries very well. It just tries a lot of things. Okay, we made it to... Well, we have to fight this guy. We get him? We got him. So you found a little 13-inch JVC down the street. Power cable was cut. You got it repaired. It's pretty solid. That's very cool, Stellar. Very cool. Just wear dresses, the perks of being trans. You don't get comfort until you've worn a soft rayon dress that just flows across your body and feels very soft. That sounds lovely, Sailor Mood. Good job repairing the cable, you earned it. Agreed. The hallways actually look really nice on this tube. They do, yeah. The hallways are really cool in this game. It kind of blew my mind to see that on the NES. I know that there are other 8-bit games that do that. Like the first-person view like that. I think the CRT cam time is surely up, so we're gonna switch back. But Kwame, thank you for redeeming. CRT cam is always fun. Alright, what's next? Helicopter level. Helicopter shoot 'em up level. You were just typing that the timer was up. Thank you. Thank you for keeping track. Heli choppy. That's what we're in right now. That's what we're flying. And we have to fight UFOs occasionally. Why isn't it dying? Why did the UFO not die? What in the world? Well, I died. Just wrapping up work for the day. I hope work has been well. Hope it hasn't been too worky. Was I missing the UFO before? I got it that time. There we go. So should I do 1,000 follower celebration? I wonder. I don't have any great ideas for it right now. Something that I used to do pretty often for like every 100 milestone kind of deal was doing a arcade night where, so I have a arcade cabinet that I built from scratch. And you know, it's in a different room in my house, so it's not always very easy to stream from it. But on like stuff that what I've done for milestones in the past was to like do a special stream from my arcade cabinet. So that's what we could do. We could do that again. Just play some arcade games. Do a 1,000-minute stream. It's like 16.5 hours. I can't do a 16.5-hour stream, Cat. I'm sorry. It's a great idea. You know, if I didn't have children to take care of, maybe. Oh, it's a submarine. It's a submarine that's left. It's not a flying thing. It's in the water. There we go. What about a 1,000-hour stream? Yeah, I should do that. You're right, Jackie. That would be amazing. I could definitely take care of all my responsibilities while streaming for 1,000 hours. How many days is 1,000 hours? 1,000 divided by 24? Is that like... It's like 400 something days, isn't it? 41 2/3. Oh, my math was way off. I think I lost a zero somewhere. Or every 1,000 seconds it swaps games on you. I don't know about that. I don't really like the idea of like a shuffler kind of stream. I think it's like, I don't know, it's just not my vibe. Time for NES Championship rando? What do you mean? What do you mean by that exactly? NES, like an NES World Championship randomizer, like the actual NES game, NES World Championships. I would love to play more of the Switch Nintendo World Championships on stream. That would be fun. No, I'm not really into the idea of randomizers either. I just want to play the games the way that they were put out into the world. I've never really been interested in randomizers at all. In fact, I don't even like really random elements in games these days. I really prefer games that have like a very handcrafted experience. So like I've never really gotten into roguelikes at all for that reason. It was funny, Eggy getting the time and then you just doing better than your original time. That was fun. You're not a huge roguelike fan either? Yeah, it's like the random nature. I much prefer an experience that is like finely crafted to like be a specific way. That's what I think I appreciate more. The one roguelike that I've played is Cadence of Hyrule. And I hear that that's not a great like representation of the genre, but I could say that the thing that I didn't like about it was the random nature. Like it totally like lived up to my expectations. I feel like I'm trying to actually say like my expectations were correct and that I didn't enjoy it, but see, you wouldn't like a rando either. You're usually okay with playing games at least once, then you're happy. Your one-chip SNES is on the way home again. It has had a lot of procedures done on it. Region mod, recap, brightness fix, ghosting fix, RGB bypass. So excited, but you think you might just barely not get here in time for tomorrow. Mail does not get delivered on weekends. Would have been great to enjoy your weekend. I hope it does get there. Yeah, I'm sending fast vibes to the deliverers. That's really cool, Kat. What are you most looking forward to playing on that modded SNES? Wait, so it's a one-chip SNES, but you did a RGB bypass on it? Like, isn't the whole reason to find a one-chip console because the RGB is so crisp? Because I know that like for the two-chip consoles, there's now like I don't know if I guess it's an RGB bypass. Like there's a mod to get cleaner RGB out of the original model consoles now. Ow. Alright, we're in the underwater base again. New underwater base. Can I just jump over this one? Looks like no, I'm dead. I feel like I was talking about something and I didn't like fully finish my thought, but I totally forgot what it was. But there's something like lingering in my brain where we were just having a conversation and I had more to say about something. It was before the SNES. What else were we talking about? Love benchmarking with Aladdin, great childhood game as well. Oh, 1,000 follower celebration stream? Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna say maybe another idea for a celebration stream is Phantasy Star Online on the GameCube. I just need more excuses to play that game. Would anybody be interested in joining me for GameCube Phantasy Star Online? You can play it via emulation. I will be playing it on my GameCube, but it can connect to people playing via emulation. Also, playing original Xbox can connect to it. You want to see it in 60 Hz and no black bars? It'll be beautiful, I bet, Kat. Think you're gonna celebrate with doing a playthrough of Super Ghouls and Ghosts with the NTSC ROM instead of PAL. Will it? is that one of the games that like actually runs faster? Stream featuring Sasha doing 4 swords. I don't know. I don't know if she'll be on board for a full stream. I've tried to get Sasha to stream, but haven't been successful so far. When I was playing Tomb Raider, she's a big Tomb Raider fan. There were a lot of people asking her to stream Tomb Raider, but they never fully convinced her, I guess. Alright, do I remember how to navigate this one? Let's find out. Whoa! Was not looking, was not paying attention. Whoops. There are more enemy placements in the NTSC version, you think, because the rental system in the US? Oh, interesting. FF11 stream? I don't know. I think I've had my fill of FF11 for a while. But Phantasy Star Online is something that you could just pick up. Like, anybody can just pick up and play. Like, if you have the know-how to get it working, like, it's very, very much a pick up and play kind of game. FF11, yep. I've been playing FF11 a little bit, but I think I've reached my quota for FF11 for a while. I haven't picked it up for a few days now. There's one. Excuse me. There's one armor in the last level that isn't there for PAL that you just know is going to be a game changer. Going to make it so much more painful. You know what Megan would suggest if she was here? Sonic. She sure would. That's very true. Alright, we found the file on the Drek Empire. Oh no! I forgot about this. I almost had my way out. I was almost all the way out. And it was almost super fast and satisfying. But alas. Okay, what am I doing? I'm looking south. I'm in the basement. I'm looking west. There's a hallway. Where could this be? Where the heck am I? Am I in Greece still? I am still in Greece, right? I think I see the way out. Because we don't say the other word. Kat, thank you for scan lines. PVM today. Okay, let's check out. Let's see what it would look like if we were playing on a PVM. Thank you for the scan lines, Kat. Going south. Is this right? Should I be going this far south? I think I got bamboozled here. Okay, I see where I am now. Took me a while. Took me a while to figure it out. I'm looking at the map in the manual, by the way. So yeah, I think a great 1,000-follower stream would either be an arcade cabinet stream or or a Phantasy Star online stream. I think those are the two good options that I will down select from. But when are we gonna do it? I don't know. Bubsy Official, hello. You came as fast as you could. Welcome in, Bubsy Official. Alright, we're going to Rio de Janeiro. I'm almost out of tea. Got an idea where the enemy is. So what else is going on? What else is new? Trying to think. Was that last night that we were playing? No, that was the night before that we played Four Swords Adventures in Discord. Last night I played a new game last night. So do you guys know about Rugrats Adventures in Gameland? So this is a game that was developed for the NES. It's an officially licensed Rugrats game developed for NES, and it's released on all modern consoles. And there's like a modern graphics overlay to it, but you can put on the 8-bit graphics, of course. Oceanics, hello. Thank you for taking your daily Bubsy lesson. Right, Rugrats Adventures in Gameland. That's what I was talking about. And so Limited Run is doing the physical for it, and they're publishing an NES cartridge. Actual NES cartridge of the NES game, and I have that pre-ordered, and as part of the pre-order bonus you get a digital code for the game, and so I got a Steam key for the game for ordering the NES cart, and so I was messing around with that the other day, and I think it's really cool. It's a pretty fun game, and I can't wait to play it on the NES. Anyone else checking out Rugrats Adventures in Gameland? I think you can get it for free on the Epic Store, actually, if anyone is interested. Bubsy Official, thank you for taking your daily Bubsy lesson. You can, yeah. I would definitely recommend grabbing it on the Epic Store, at the very least. It's pretty wild that there's such a big IP is getting a modern NES game. So Kat, you and your dad are going to build a big sturdy TV stand out of wood. Might use oak from our own trees at our property. You just didn't find anything used that met your standards. Now you get to make your own measurements and to fit your needs. You're excited? Want to have space to put both the 29-inch and 21-inch on the same stand and have all your consoles plugged in while on the stand. That's awesome, Kat. That's very cool. Have you ever done much woodworking before? I've done a meager bit of woodworking. I've always wanted to do more.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Thank you for believing, Oceanics. Aw sign. Awesome. Yeah, that project the cat was talking about, I agree. Very awesome. All right, this is the biggest maze in the game. I've got to remember where the things are. Okay, we can't go this way. I think I remember where everything is. And I've got my trusty map here in the manual. I've only really assisted a little, and at school as well, of course, but that's minor stuff. Yeah, I've definitely dreamed about doing something similar, like making my own, like full, like console collection stand. But it would be a lot of work, I think. That's awesome that you're doing it with your dad, though. That's very cool. Okay, now we have to find a key. Right? Yes, we need a key to get into there. Need some bonding with your dad. Think it'll be good. He has the space and all the tools we'll need and a lot of knowledge. It's going to be heavy. And that's really awesome that you have someone that has like a lot of knowledge that you can work on it with too. And of course, bonding with your dad will be awesome. Okay, I can't go that way. Whoops. Alright. We're in the basement. South. I'm facing south. There's a door to the west. Okay, see where I am. Back in the main hallway. This is the exact spot that I just fell through, isn't it? Yep. Sure is. Okay, so we don't want to go through that spot. We don't want to do that. There's no other way here, right? Okay. You've thrown out a few CRT wood stands with your dad. If that counts, you've thrown them out. Like, threw them in the trash. Aw. R.I.P. CRT wood stands. I actually did build the stand that my CRT is sitting on. But it's very basic. It's not like the whole like wall covering thing that I imagine in my dreams. The Japanese shmup on the PS1 is called Kiwin, by the way. You recommend it? You got the X Station right? I do have the X Station, yeah. Where am I now? I'm lost. I'm so lost. Where the heck am I? Okay, I see where I am. If I go this way, is there any way out of here? I don't think so. No! Is there another ladder I can go up? Where am I exactly? Okay, I think I see where I am. East? No, we're on a north door. Is there a north door? Yes. Makes you think of Harmful Park, which is another Japan exclusive, which is just amazing. You've beaten that one. I know about Harmful Park. Harmful Park seems pretty cool. You ever played any of the Parodius games, Kat? I have Parodius Da for the Super Famicom, which is pretty cool. Also, shmup, beautiful and quirky art, looks so good on CRTs, can't recommend it enough. Speaking of CRTs, our Scanlines timer has run aground. Thank you for the redeem, cat. Okay, where am I now? Is this right? Gone too far. Alright, I've made it. I've made it to the place where I can find this key, maybe. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, I can see the lasers now. I forgot. I forgot that I could see them now. I spent a lot of time trying to get around them for no reason. Okay, that key is like somewhere over here, I believe. Not there. Where am I now? Alright, I made it up somehow. I think I'm in like the northwest corner. Is that right? I think that's right. Okay. Which door do I want? Maybe I want this one. So have any of you guys in chat ever played Golgo 13 for NES? I had a lot of people come in chat and tell me that like they played this game as a kid and enjoyed it a lot and have like fond memories of it. But very few people have told me that they've actually beaten it. And I can confirm that the ending is very difficult. We fought the last boss several times last stream, but didn't quite get there. But I think tonight could be the night. No! I knew that was gonna happen. Or I strongly suspected that that was gonna happen. Never heard of it until you played it. I think the manga and anime series is pretty well known in Japan. Like it's been going on for a very long time, but it hasn't. I guess the people that know about it, localized versions of it, just in terms of like the anime and manga, would be probably people that were into 80s anime, and specifically. Where am I? Why am I looking at that thing? There's a better way, isn't there? Looking north. But I think at the time that this game came out, most people that played it probably had no idea that it was based on manga. Okay, we've made it to Pink Land, or Purple Land. The manual calls this color purple. Pink is the B2 level, and Scarlet is B3, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, there's a specific path that I have to take here. That's not the way. This is the pink area. On my TV, the colors are like much deeper, which is kind of interesting. You know, the NES has no like defined RGB color palette. Like the way that it generates colors is I don't know the exact technical reasons for this, but the way that it generates colors is like can be interpreted arbitrarily, and so like different TVs interpret it differently. That's why if you go into like an emulator, there's many different palettes that you can choose from. So like the way that this TV displays NES colors is very different from how a lot of emulators display them, and also it's different from how the RetroTink captures it. Alright, where am I? I'm facing east. There's doors. Okay, I'm in the right place. I made it to the right place. Okay, now what? No! Wrong door. Whoops. Well, that should have been easy. I just was not paying attention. I sure hope that there's a ladder going up here. Oh yes, there is. Where am I? This looks different. Okay. We need to farm this guy for grenades. Got our grenades. Alright, I went through the first door. Made it. Now we have this gauntlet of walls and laser beams to get to our special Golgo 13 M16. Got it. Now we're unstoppable. Except we're literally do the same exact kind of damage to enemies in the overworld. Where am I? What did I just do? Which door do I want to go through? this one. So after this, we go to the jungle, which is basically like the Lost Woods. Okay, where did this bring me? We need to farm up some grenades to make it through. All right, we made it. It's our girl Cherry Grace. We're all done with maps. No more manual maps needed. Oh, did I accidentally... Ah! I keep pressing A. So what happens is, there's a point where it says you have to press B, and if you press A, it just repeats the dialogue, and I was just mashing the A button. Reunited with his weapon, Golgo 13 heads into the Amazon rainforest. Okay, this part is really funny, so I have to read this one. I'm Jeff Brown. Do you expect to go into this jungle? Don't you know what can happen to you? You could get lost in that jungle and end up dead. And that's what happened to me the first time I went in here. And this part is really tricky. There's like there's a certain spot where you have to... Oh god. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm very dead. There's a certain spot where you have to press up on the D-pad to like traverse to the next section of rainforest. Took me a long time to find it. And if you don't find it, you just keep cycling through the same screen. PS2 controller feels great too, by the way. Ah, that's very cool, Cat. That's really, that's an amazing feeling to like open up a brand new controller from an age gone by. That's similar to how I felt with that Game Boy Advance. I recently got this GBA SP off of eBay that was listed as not working, but it looked like it was in amazing condition, and I got it and it was like immaculate. It didn't power on at first, but all it needed was a new battery, so I was able to get it up and running pretty easily. Oh yes, yeah, that thing was sparkly. Yeah, it was amazing. It is amazing. Right now it's being used as my controller for Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. You didn't hear the update, that's amazing. Yeah, it works just fine with a new battery. It's basically like playing a brand new GBA SP. Wait, this is not where I need to go, right? Okay. Just needed to make sure. Congrats, rewarded for having the guts, yep. This section is very difficult. Usually lose a bunch of continues here. Alright, made it. That encounter felt like a big choke point in the game when I first got there. Where's my place that I have to go through? Right here. These two trees. Alright, Eve Christie. I gotta take a bathroom break pretty soon here after this dialogue. Alright, once again we're swimming underwater. Okay, I'll be right back. I need a bathroom break. See you guys in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Underwater level. There's alligators and piranhas in this one, that's right. Or I guess they're crocodiles. Oh my gosh, piranhas! Stop eating me. And of course there's humans trying to kill me too. So many things want me dead here. Alright, back to full health. Very satisfying. Helicopter noises. So I've been thinking about what I'm gonna play next, and I have Like, one idea, one thought for the next stream game is Klonoa Door to Phantom Wheel. What do you guys think? This is a game that I've been wanting to play for a very, very long time. I've kind of been saving it for stream. And ever since I started streaming, I have considered that this is a game that I would want to play on stream. Beautiful game. Klonoa Door to Phantom Wheel, Wingman. Do you know? It's for PS1. It's like a 2.5D platformer. Let's get the tanks first. Tanks are good. The Klonoa games were the Klonoa games. Everyone seems to have loved playing it or thought the series was great, but abysmal sales. True. You flirted with the idea as well. You streamed one of the GBA titles, only played a couple stages in the PS1 game to get a feel, but want to play it proper. Would love to see you play it, John. I'm thinking that might be our next full playthrough over here. Looks cute. Have you ever seen it before, Jackie? It's like a really beautiful looking PS1 game. And yeah, the vibe of it is so awesome. I've played the first couple of stages in it, but I've never gotten very far in it. Yeah, I think that might be next. What stage am I on? Oh, in this game, Wingman, I'm on I have no idea. No idea, I'm sorry. We're in Rio de Janeiro still. We're in the Amazon. We're in like the base in the middle of the Amazon. That's where we're at. You have heard of it, but never looked at the actual game before. Yeah, it's really good. It plays really awesome too. It's like, I think it's an example of like what could have been in a world where like the mainstream gaming industry didn't like completely look down on 2D games in the early 3D era. You know, it was like very hard for 2D games to get noticed, but the ones that did make it through are really amazing games a lot of the time. Like I also think of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Right? There's like a very famous magazine article now that compares Symphony of the Night to Castlevania 64, and they're like, PlayStation is still doing this crappy looking 2D stuff, but look at it compared to this beautiful 3D worlds of Castlevania on the N64. Very, very infamous magazine article. Oh no, how did I die here? Yeah, I love that that magazine snippet. It's like a little box kind of thing. It's like a little snippet. I don't know what the main article was trying to say, but it's probably like a preview of Castlevania 64 or something. Oh my god, how did I die again? Also reminds you of how you should try to progress in Pandemonium. It's been a while since you played it. You should, Kat. Yeah, Pandemonium is another one, which I remember Pandemonium being like a big deal when it came out. I remember that game. I remember seeing a lot of buzz about that game, but you know, I didn't play it when it was new. But you know, Sasha played Pandemonium. she was a kid, and she loved it. She also played Klonoa, but only on a demo disc. She said she like asked her parents to buy her Klonoa, but they never would, which is a shame. Why is this giving me such a problem right now? This is not good. If I like use a bunch of continues here, we might be in a bad situation. I need to get in shape here. You remember that she likes Pandemonium? I told you. Yeah. Maybe I'll play Pandemonium on stream someday. Awesome. But Klonoa is a much higher priority for me. There's like a bunch of games that like when I started streaming, I was like, these are some games that I really want to play on stream, and there's a bunch of them that I have not gotten to yet. Another one is Popful Mail. That's a game that I've been saving for stream someday. What else? I'm sure there's more. Just can't think of them right now. Oh, Eve is dead. Sorry, Eve. Hold on a second. Okay. I had to take my camera mount down. It was kind of in my face. I completely forgot about it. You think the game wants you to use passwords, but you haven't. I've done like a third tops without using passwords, but man, it was a lot of work. Oh, if it has passwords, it definitely wants you to use them. I would say that. Aboard the helicopter, Golgo 13 pursued the mysterious fake. We don't know anything about this fake. There was no reference to a fake in the dialogue, which I think is hilarious. This game is definitely translated very poorly. Hello, Raiders! Keith Raiders, welcome, hello. If you don't know me, I'm Space Robot Arm. I stream retro games of all genres. Thank you so much for the follow. We try to present classic games in an authentic way, usually on original hardware, and just have a great time exploring video game history and playing games on the couch with friends. Thanks for the raid, Keith. What were you up to? Let me get you a shout out over here. We're playing Golgo 13 on the NES tonight. I've been at this game for a while, and I think that this is going to be the run where I take it down. If not, I'm probably going to take a break from this game for a little bit, but I think that we're here. Keith and Raiders, if you guys got to do any post-stream stuff like eat some food or get some sleep, please go do that. But if you can hang out, we'd love to have you. And I would love to hear if you have any idea what Golgo 13 is. If you have any experience, I'd love to hear about it. I see we're playing Pokemon Fusion, Pokemon Infinite Fusion. That's where you like mix the Pokemon together, right? We're getting to the end of the game here. This is the last major section after this helicopter flight. How did I lose so much health? Okay. In this game, you heal whenever you kill an enemy. Oh no, I just backed right up into that missile. I don't think I heal from killing these missiles that are coming out of the submarines here, though. Which is unfortunate. No! Alright, we're at 16 continues out of 52. There's limited continues in this game, but we have 52 of them. My goal is to leave lots of continues for the last boss. Because that's the only part that I haven't beaten. This is probably the best I've done so far with keeping continues to the end. I mean, it's gotta be. Is this the encounter that I just died at? Did I die at an encounter? No, I didn't. I died from the torpedoes coming out of the submarines. That's right. Don't like this. Don't like how low on health I am. Alright, we're fully healed again. Perfect. We're so close. I just want to be in that final base. There's a few segments before we get there. There's a few more things. Is that it? Thank you, Lewis. Okay, that's the end of the helicopter.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe!
Thank you for believing. The mysterious fake has vanished on Alexander Island. Alexander Isle in South Pole. South Pole now. Come so far. We've globetrotted. Let's see. Anybody notice that these ladies turn blue in Antarctica? Okay, I saw a submarine. There it is. It's cold, silly. Yeah, but I wonder if they're like biomechanical clones or something. Kat, were you here when I got to the last boss in previous streams? I guess last stream. This last boss is actually pretty wild. Oh my god, this guy! Why did he... Why was that one guy so tough? We have to do the helicopter again! I hate the checkpoint system in this game, especially near the end. I hate losing the checkpoints. That's the worst. Why? Why is that thing not dying? You did not hope to get it tonight? I sure hope so. If I go, I'm not going back further, right? We're still at the helicopter, okay. It's so brutal how you get sent backwards. Gotta be more careful, I guess. Yeah, the last boss is pretty cool. The fight is maybe not that cool, but the boss itself is pretty cool. Ugh. There we go. You're imagining a Contra boss? It's not like a Contra boss. I think like the story starting at when you get to Antarctica gets really interesting in this game. If I could just get past like that snowfield. We're almost there. We're so close to it. Okay. Beat the helicopter level again. Mysterious fake has vanished on Alexander Island. I can't believe that one, like, trash mob killed me. Thank you so much for the follow. Man. Duo MTL, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. I'm hoping that I'm gonna beat this game tonight. That's my goal here. Oh god, we're not doing so great though now. I just lost a bunch of health, but it's okay. It's okay. I healed quickly. No, we have to do the helicopter again. Wami Fairy recommended you drop by. Wami is very cool. Wami is a great friend over here. Oh, we have to do this helicopter section again. What in the world? One reason that this helicopter section sucks is because I have to, like, mash the button so hard to kill things. Like, my rate of fire is not limited like it is in other modes of the game. And, like, the only way to kill these UFOs is to mash it at the highest rate that I possibly can. Wami is the homie. Well said. I appreciate it, Cat. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't run out of continues before we get to the boss. That would be horrible. This is so dicey right now. No, I'm dead. She makes amazing crochet, that's very true. Alright, how much farther until we make it through this place again? Mash your button. Feels like sometimes it takes those things so long to actually die. Received your digital copy of your certificate of arts today. Can't wait to receive your physical copy next month. That's amazing, Kwame. Congrats. I'm very happy for you. Anyone else play Coloring Pixels on PC here? You get addicted to it. It's like coloring by numbers, and after you're done it gives you a replay of how you filled it in. I think you probably were talking about that at some point before, Kat, because I've definitely heard of it, but I probably heard of it from you talking about it. Excuse me. Oh, I hate these bazooka men. You don't remember that at all, but I'll take your word. Well, I've definitely heard of it before, and I'm pretty sure it was during stream. So maybe someone else talked about it. It's definitely possible. Okay. I think we're surviving this one. Yay. Great to do while watching a show or listening to music or a stream. Cool, cool. What kind of pictures are in it? Almost midnight. You're in the same time zone as me. Okay, the random dudes are not killing me this time. Act 11, The Godfather. Alright, I'll read the dialogue now because this is where the story gets really interesting. You've finally gotten to this base, but you've always turned the impossible into the possible. But I don't think you can stand this place any longer. Our bows will teach you what souvenirs you can bring back from here. I think it's supposed to be boss. He's sleeping somewhere deep into this base. You won't be able to hit him. Tons of different styles, landscapes, characters, objects, different sizes as well. Anything you could think of. Tons of cheap DLC. There's like 1,800 achievements. Excuse me. Each is pretty much a separate piece. Haven't bought any and still have a lot to do for the base game. Wow. It sounds cool. Is it on Steam? Okay, this section is like, you know, it looks like a maze, but it's really just pretty straightforward. There's like one spot where there's, oh, and this is it. No, that's where I just came from. There, that's the way to go. Maybe. Yes, there we go. You gotta run to bed, but you try to pop in next time. Well, thanks for stopping by, Duo. It was great to meet you. Have a great rest of your night. And hope to see you again sometime. Yes, on Steam, you think the base game is free even. Ooh. Smirk. I admire you for finding your way here. You've been reliable. How about it? Think we could make a deal? If we join together, this world will ours. No way. Refuse, you say? What, no greed? If you intend to refuse, I'll use the man with the M16. Act 12, In the Twilight. Heh. We'll have to solve this little problem. We can't have two Golgo 13 models in the world. Alright, I have to fight myself. Got him. Now there's only one Golgo 13 again. As it should be. He's annoyed at your lack of greed, yeah. The dialogue is funny. The dialogue is very poorly translated. My favorite part is this world will ours. Wait, we need that ammo. And some health. Wait, where's the other way to go? This way? Oh, there we go. Oh my lord. There we go. Oh! Oh no! I'm being careless here. He gets his point across anyway? Yeah, it's true. Why use many words when few words do trick? Oh, I died. I died to laser beams. I feel like I should probably go take this ammo. Alright, I don't have any more grenades, but that's probably okay. The piece you're doing right now is a face, and it's 300 by 300 pixels. Like, how many different colors are there in these? I'm kind of assuming that there's, like, limited colors to make it, like, more kind of manageable. Still lasers. These lasers are completely random, and I honestly have no idea how I'm able to get through them without getting hurt kind of consistently. I just kind of feel when I think it's gonna stop for a little while. But you can tell, like, there's no actual pattern. Like, I guess I kind of try to go when, like, after it's been shooting for a long time. Ah, that little projectile got me. I had no reason to, like, try to jump through all this either. Totally just actually fight our way through this. Did one last night with 33 different colors. I'm sure there are ones with a little more. Seen one with 75. Right, but there's not one with like a million colors. Oh, how did I screw that up? Almost at the halfway point on continues, which is concerning. Okay, we made it to the water. This is like our second to last checkpoint that we just got. Alright, and this part I did so many times towards the end of last stream that I think... Okay, well, I spoke too soon. And we're back here again. Jeez. You only get to keep the checkpoint if you go through the first like screen transition in the water stage. Okay, we're here. almost there. We're almost at the end. Gotta go back again. Ah, should I have tried to kill that laser turret? I only have 6 bullets. This is not good. Alright, I'm here with lots of health this time. I need to not die on the first mine. Here I was saying how we got to the last checkpoint, or the second to last checkpoint, but I totally forgot that this one can get set back too. Basically, the checkpoint system in this game is really broken. Like, the way it works is just like, each screen that you're on, there's a set screen that you go back to. It doesn't bring you back to the last checkpoint that you got. And I'm pretty confident that they did not do that on purpose. It really seems like it's just... they took a very lazy way of programming it. Alright, we're getting our resources recovered through this encounter. So that's nice. I came into here thinking like, oh, I did this one so many times. Surely I have it, like, I have the muscle memory. But I overestimated myself. I always program the lazy way, so I approve. Jackie, never program a checkpoint system in a video game, please. Ow. Okay, Act 13, and then there were none. Proto Command Module. This is the final stretch. Why are all these bombs falling on my head? Okay, well, we didn't make it through the final stretch. We try again. More water. God, it's almost 6 a.m. I'm tired, but I want to see this boss. I'm sorry, Cat. I'm trying. I'm trying. Please sleep if you need to sleep, though. You can always look up the boss somewhere else. Haven't been sitting here just because I'm waiting on that. You've been enjoying yourself. Haven't looked at the time until now, but sleepiness hit you finally. I gotcha, I gotcha. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, though. torpedoes. I dodge. Haha. So last stream, I spent a lot of time figuring out how to actually get past this group of landmines without taking damage. Ooh, look, I did it. All right. Why did I take so much damage? Oh. Oh, man. More water. We're mere minutes away from the final boss battle. Well, I mean, you know, excluding me dying. Like, the place that I was at, right? The place where I just died was like 30 seconds away from the boss. So in the Nintendo Power issue that talks about Golgo 13 that we read, it refers to these guys as frogmen, and I thought it was just like a weird misunderstanding that they were like monster frogmen, but then I was like, somebody in chat said that actually like scuba diving soldiers are called frogmen. So I learned something new, but I kind of think the world was better with it being like with them thinking that those were frogmen monsters. All right, we made it without taking a hit to the mines, so that's a good start. No, I just needed one more hit on that guy. I hope we don't go to 52 continues. That's my hope here. I thought I was getting pretty good at getting past this hallway to the final boss. But maybe not. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought at it. Like once we got to this point, things were going to be really smooth. How did I die here? What the heck? We have 22 continues left. Torpedoes. Ah, we took one. Maybe it's okay. Oops, I cycled around. More chances to get hit by torpedoes, yay. Hello, Raiders. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Mr. Just Easy. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? What were you up to? You're raiding like a big boy. Orbaron, welcome in. Thank you for coming with the raid. For those of you who are new here, I'm Space Robot Arm. I stream retro games of all genres. We try to present classic games authentically and explore video game history together and just have a fun time playing games on the couch with friends. And we're playing Golgo 13 on the NES tonight. We're at the very end. I'm trying to beat it tonight. If I don't beat it tonight, I'm gonna be sad. Hey there, Space Robot, rating on Baron's request, so give him the shout out. Orbaron is a really cool guy. Thank you so much for guiding that raid, Orbaron. Well, it's great to meet you, Mr. Just Easy. Sorry you don't have a bigger party to bring. Oh, please, never. You never have to apologize for anything of the sort. I am grateful to receive any kind of raid. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you, Orbaron, for guiding it. Yeah, we're playing Golgo 13 on the NES. We are approaching the finale, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not just sitting here fighting the last boss and dying for another like hour until I run out of continues. So yeah, we're scuba diving. We're scuba diving our way into the final base. I like the music. Unfamiliar with this game, but hope the finale goes well for you. Got to get your dog home to dinner, but take care. All right, please go take care of that dog. Thank you again for stopping in. Yeah, and also any other raiders. Oh my God, how'd I die there? Sloppy. I was gonna say, please, any kind of post-stream stuff. Anyone that came in with the raid as well. If you've got to, you know, go to sleep or eat some food, please do those things. But if you can hang out, we'd love to have you. So yeah, what this game is, it's based on a Japanese manga series that started back in the 60s about a guy he's kind of like a James Bond style character, but he's a hitman. I think he's not like he's not like working for some government agency. He's like a gun for hire. And the storyline of this one is that he's being framed for some kind of attack on a helicopter that was carrying some like biological weapon, and we're trying to go and like recover the vaccine from the people that really stole it. How many continues left? We're on number 31, I think, so 52 minus 31, what's that? 21? Gonna get into bed at least, BRB? Alright, cat, no worries. If you fall asleep before the end, I hope that you rest well. Alright, recovering. No, 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 no. I totally just like desynced it's the timing of the jumping that stops the lasers from shooting. I messed it up. No, hope that your console arrives instead. SNES is more important than good sleep. Okay, I'll be hoping for both things, Cat. You know, I really thought that I was gonna get to the boss first try here, and then I'd just have a permanent continue in that hallway, and that everything would be so smooth when we got to this part. I was wrong. I was so wrong. There's still a chance. We've still got plenty of continues. How did I get out of this with 90 HP? I need to go do it again. I definitely need to go do that encounter again to have more health going into the last area. So we gotta just loop back around. Here we go. Okay, full health. That's what we want. So I thought that I'd played this section so many times that I would be a pro at getting through these mines, but they've blown up on me quite a bit. Oh, but look at that. I made it. Alright, full health still. This is promising. Alright, we made it. We made it. Last boss. Here it is. Welcome, Golgo 13. The target you've been looking for is me. I am the latest in Drek technology. Thanks to it, I, Smirk, continue to live. Here my clones are lining up. As long as I live here, Drek will thrive. I'll give you the vaccine, but beyond this, if you get too close to me, I don't think you'll live too long. Is that all you have to say?
You gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Thank you for believing forward. If you don't get me in 3 minutes, a nuclear missile switch will automatically be activated. A device is supposed to... We never get to find out what the device is supposed to do. think I know what I'm supposed to be doing this time, by the way. Oh my god, I'm losing lock though on which ones are which. Back to blowing up these tits. Oh, it takes a lot. And timed. We're almost halfway through the time. Oh my god, the head. Lost the head. My arm is very tired from button mashing here. Oh, I'm dead. Jeez. These guys are committed to the green aesthetic. That's true. They're freshly born clones. Okay, my arm needs a rest. That was good. Yeah, I was so close. I lost a lot of health on the last phase, the last section of clones. Okay, let's try again. I just hope that I can keep this checkpoint. Okay. Should probably just keep my mouth shut. Not say that I'm doing okay. Alright, we made it. We made it. Oh, I have no tea left. I'm sad. I guess I have a few, like, drops left. SRA is locked in. No Ore Baron. If we die in the hallway, we go back to the water. We die in the hallway, no matter what, we go back to the water. I wish I was locked in, but I'm not, unfortunately. But we got close. We got close last time. I just needed to take care of that last round of clones more quickly last time. Where'd this guy go? I lost him. There he is. Why do some of them take like 30 shots and some of them take like 5 shots? Where are you? Alright, lots of health. Oh god, the thing is far away. Okay. Live. Is this it? I think I did it. Think I did it. This was the run. At last, the battle has been finished. At last. This was a hard game. Let's wait until we see credits, though. You were using the Zoomer lingo, locked in as determined and concentrated. Thank you for teaching me Zoomer lingo. Is this the run? One can only hope this was the run. The cast! Let's go, GG. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Duke Togo as Golgo 13. Now go rest, our hero. 9 HP left too, I know. Cherry Grace as Agent from Fixer. Maria Lovelet as Client from Fixer. Condor as Killed Spy. Spec, thank you so much for the resub. Dirk Bullet as Friend of Condor. Spec, I really, really appreciate that. Eve Christie as Mysterious Woman. Oz Wyndham as Man from Fixer. Spartacus as Hitman. Tiffany as Illicit Gunsmith. John Brudos as Developer of B-Weapon. Fake Enormous as Little Man. Red River Jr. as Manager of Hotels. So that little guy's name is fake. Ladies White as Woman of Green Mansion. Fake Enormous, yeah. I love how they just have random names, yeah. It's fun. Produced by Takawo Saito. Takawo Saito, thank you for this game. Is he the only name on the credits? He's the only one so far. Game story by Nao Kuramoto. These are very slow credits. There's only one name on the screen at a time. GG dude, nice work. Thank you, Stellar. Thank you. Thanks for being here for it. Yeah, this is the hardest game I've played on stream in a while. I'm trying to think of, you know, the last really hard game that I played on stream, and this doesn't, I don't know if this like counts in the same way, but was Contra 3. But I learned the game off stream and just happened to beat it for the first time the one time I played it on stream. The NES can now rest yet again, it's true. They really give each name time to shine, they sure do. Optimus, I beat it. Zoom Surround Beautiful Programmer. Tomika Narusawa as Megumi Kudo. What the heck does that mean? That was like a bunch of words that don't form an idea. So yeah, my overall thoughts on Golgo 13. Optimus, you were playing NBA Jam on 360 and looked over and saw credits. We have credits. I hope NBA Jam is very fun. Yeah, I was gonna say my overall thoughts are very interesting game. It's got a lot of things that make it worth checking out, like, you know, just the kind of the historical significance of Golgo 13, since it's a very long running manga series. The fact, like the weird fact that this got localized at all. The fact that it's like such a violent and mature game for the NES in a time when Nintendo was basically saying, like, was trying to like make every game, you know, family friendly. And then the fact that they, you know, that there's like so many different gameplay styles jammed into it. Dedicated to all the children and lost generation. That is the weirdest dedication that I've ever seen in a video game, I think. Yeah. Directed by Angela. What? Who is Angela? What? What is happening right now? I think it was worth beating the game to see dedicated to all the children and lost generation and directed by Angela. Angela directed this game. She's the one we have to thank. The credits are the best part of the game? I think so. Tomika Narusawa was also on the Clash at Demon Head game. Okay, that's a game that I'm interested in, Spec. Clash at Demon Head. You don't know Angela? I don't know Angela after this. End.